Hi, my name is Emily Zorzonello, and if you've never seen me before, go down to the description box and watch a couple videos about my story and my anoxic brain injury, and that's the reason I sound like this. I died for 23 minutes. I suggest you go watch it. They're good videos, very educational. So in today's video, we are gonna be doing a luxury makeup haul. I have some Scott-Ons, Hourglass, YSL, and Tati Beauty. So if you're interested in seeing some of the products I got, then stay tuned. So what I'm most excited about is the Scott-Ons items. I got some of them for Christmas and I bought myself some of them for Christmas. And now it's March 1st when I'm recording this, and I have yet to use any of this because I've been waiting to film this video about these super exciting products. So let's get into it. First, I'm gonna start with the Tati Beauty Blenderful. So Tati is a YouTuber, and she had recently come out with her own makeup brand, and she launched the palette first, and I absolutely love it. It's the best eyeshadow palette that I found since going blind. It blends like a dream. So when she came out with her second product, the Blenderful, I absolutely had to get it, and I'm super excited to try it. I try not to watch many videos, but it's been out for a while, so I've seen some, especially the one that Tati had come out with of how to use it and stuff. So I'm super excited to play around with this. Let me open it. I just had ripped open the package, and inside it comes with two, the Blenderful and the Baby Blenderful. This is kind of heart-shaped, and it is supposed to be. That's why I think it has that little ribbon thing so that it doesn't fall. But this one is supposed to be like for touch-ups and stuff. I just wish it had a little case or resealable bag so that if I put it in like my purse or my makeup bag, it wouldn't get dirty. But it is really soft and cute. And now what I'm most excited about is the Blenderful. You can use this sounds like an infomercial, but you can use this for liquids and powders, and there's so many ways to use it. Like you can use it for your whole face of makeup. There's thousands of videos on it now, so go look one up if you're interested. The next thing that I am really excited about, probably even more than the Blenderfuls, are these two Scott-Ons palettes. They come in these plastic bags also, but I'm gonna take it out and show you. So I'm gonna show you these two Scott-Ons palettes, but let me tell you who Scott-Ons is first, so you know why I was super excited to buy some of his makeup or receive it as gifts. So Scott-Ons is J-Lo's makeup artist. Yes, all those bronze and glowy looks that he does on her. Yes, fabulous. I want to look like J-Lo, so maybe his makeup will make me. Who knows? Probably not though. So the first palette is his highlighter palette that is called Glowy and Showy, Showy and Glowy? Glowy and Showy, yeah, I think that's the name, because he has said in the video that he originally wanted to name it Glowy and Hoey, but he couldn't, so he named it Glowy and Showy. So it just looks like this. Oh wow, so pretty. I'm excited for this shade right here. This one that my finger's pointed to. And the one above it is really pretty too. So I guess, and oh yeah, it comes with a mirror. I'm trying not to blind you with the lights. But I guess how Scott Barnes does makeup is he combines a bunch of colors on his brushes. So that's why he came out with palettes. Okay, but now on to the Sculpt and Contour palette. I think is what it's called. But this is what I'm most excited for. I love bronzers. I do not wear blush. I only wear bronzer and highlighter. Blush, I feel, makes my face look more round, even when I place it like how you do to sculpt your face and not on the apples of my cheek. I always feel that it makes my face look rounder, and also, like, I tend to get a really red face just naturally, so I rather not use blush and enhance it. So I'm most excited for the Sculpt and Contour palette. I like how the palettes have mirrors, but I'll never use it because I use 10 times zoom. But anyways, this is what the palette looks like. All different shades of bronzers to combine like he does, and I am most excited for this yellowy caramely pretty shade. I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna use it tomorrow, in fact. So I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the Scott Barnes stuff before I show you the other items. So I got his mascara. I'm not sure the name because I'm blind. I think it's called Pumped Up or something like that. You tell me. But I'm excited to use this. I'm thinking about getting my lash extensions put back on, so I'm probably not gonna open this one right away because I don't want it to go bad. And with the mascaras, if you didn't know this, you're supposed to replace them like every 3 to 6 months for hygienic reasons, but like I use my mascaras much longer than that. I use them until they completely dry out, and then I put eye drops in them to use it a little longer, and it actually works pretty good, especially with expensive mascaras. Get your money's worth. So then I got all of his brushes, which are in their packaging, so I will be right back once they're out of the plastic. So some of the brushes come with these plastic casings on them to protect and keep the brushes in their shape, but I don't keep those on my brushes, so I will keep them for travel though. But like this one, oh, I think this one is his highlighter brush. It is a really interesting shape. I haven't, maybe it's for contouring actually. Yeah, I think this one is for contouring. You tell me, does this say? I don't know, but oh well. I will try to link his website down below, so if you want anything, you can get it. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, obviously. Oh, this one is the highlighting brush, so that other one must have been the bronzing brush. These plastic things are wicked hard to get off. Hold on, I'll be right back. So now that I got all of them out of the plastic, I was right about this one being the bronzer brush, I believe, because This interesting fan type of shape, but not really a fan brush, is for highlighter, which would be perfect. This one I would probably use to set my under eyes with powder. I know he uses this one for foundation, but I like to use brushes like this to blend out the harsh lines if there are any from the bronzer or highlighter or whatever. And I believe this one would just be a regular powder brush to set your whole entire face. So there were 5 face brushes, and there were also 5 eye brushes. And originally I wasn't, they weren't sold in a set, so originally I wasn't gonna get one of them, but I was like, no, I need the whole thing, because why would I get 9 when I could get 10, you know? I have a shopping problem. I need to be stopped. This one, let me see if I can show you. This little one I would probably use for like lip liner, because like some of my favorite lip liners are the Kylie Jenner lip liners, Kylie Cosmetics, but they fall out of the pencil casing that they're in, so I have squished them down into different like pots and stuff, so now I use a brush because I love the formula of them. I didn't want to just waste them by throwing them away, so that's how I use them now. So this would be perfect. This was the one that I wasn't originally gonna get. It's just like a flat type of brush. I would probably use this if I wanted to carve out my eyebrows, or like to smudge eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I use it. Like I have many brushes similar in shape, so that's why I wasn't gonna get it, but it seems really nice. So then, oh yeah, this was the other one that I almost wasn't gonna get. It's kind of like a fan-shaped eyeshadow brush. I've had one of these like growing up, like back when I was in like elementary school or middle school, similar in shape, and I never really used it because of the angle of it, but maybe this would be good for like a nose contour or nose highlighter or something. I'll find a use for it. And then the 2 eyeshadow brushes that I'm most excited for. This one is just like a crease color brush, and it looks and feels nice and fluffy. Oh yeah, that would be real nice. But this one, the one that Tati always recommends and always uses, she says that the shape of it fits perfectly in your crease, and it looks that way, and it feels so soft. No wonder why she is always talking about it. I'm so excited to use all of these. I've been waiting months to use them, and now I finally can. I'm wicked excited. But anyways, the last thing that, not of this haul, but of Scott Barnes, is one of his foundations. Now, when I was ordering online, some shades were sold out, and so I went, and I was also a little fairer in complexion back then due to food deficiency and water deficiency, because I became malnourished, which if you haven't seen my video going up on the 5th, I talk about a little bit about my weight loss, and that has something to do with it. But anyways, my skin color is a little better now, so this might be too light, so I will probably order another shade to mix it with. So I got the color Bisque, And as you can see, it is kind of separated, which it is supposed to be according to him. It comes with this little mixing stick, and if you want more full coverage, you don't really mix it and you kind of use the bottom part, and if you want like light coverage, you use the top part, or you can shake it or mix it and get like, I guess, a medium coverage. It is a very versatile foundation. I believe it is called the Multimedia Foundation or something like that, but I'm excited to try it. So now we have some Hourglass, YSL, and Pat McGrath. So I have tried the Pat McGrath Sublime Perfecting Face Setting Powder, I believe is what it's called. But I got the shade 1, which is light, and it is a little too pinkish tone. So I picked up the shade 2, which is light medium, and I believe it is a little more yellow. So it is, I almost dropped this expensive powder. I believe it is like around $68 or something, but yes, it is a more yellowish tone. If you hear my service dog, she's off duty. She can do what she wants except knock over my camera again. But anyways, I think this one is a little too dark, but if I mix it with the shade 1 that I have, that is a little too white and too pink, it will make the perfect shade. So I'm glad I got that. So back at Black Friday, yeah, I have a makeup that I ordered on Black Friday that I have yet to use, but I'm excited. I ordered a couple things from YSL. I used to work for YSL at the Nordstrom's for like 3 weeks back in 2014, and I didn't like Nordstrom, so I quit. But this is the Bronzing Stone in the shade 3, and it was the only one left in stock. I had wanted, I believe, 2, maybe 1, but I ended up getting 3. I figured I could use it. Oh, it comes in a nice velvet little thing because it's so expensive. But anyways, I figured if it was too dark, I could use it in the summertime. I love YSL's packaging. They used to make the best mascara, but then they went and discontinued it on me. YSL, bring back the baby doll mascara, I beg you. Oh, it doesn't look too dark actually. But this is what the bronzer looks like. It comes with a mirror in the compact, and it is so cute. I think I will get some real good use out of that. As you can see, I love bronzers. I bought this one and a whole palette full around the same time. Next thing that I got was a different YSL mascara. This one I got in brown. Since they don't make the baby doll one anymore, I decided to give this one a try, and I got brown because at the time I had my lash extensions and I'm gonna be getting them back, but I figured I could use the brown on my bottom lashes. Today I didn't put anything down there, but normally I put like brown eyeshadow, and sometimes in the past before my brain injury I would put like blue mascara on the bottom lashes, and so I figured this dark brown would make my green eyes pop a little more. This is the Vinyl Couture mascara, and I've never tried this one before, so hopefully I like it as much as the baby doll, and then I'll pick it up in black too. The last thing I got from YSL was this concealer in the shade 1.5 Sugar, and now I have tried this concealer before and I really like it, but the color was too light, so I decided to order. My mother already put a label on this one for me, but I decided to order a darker color to mix with it, but this color actually looks like it might work on its own too. So as you can see, it says sugar on it, and I tend to have my mother or my father label some of my makeup, like if I have like packaging that is identical, like two different colors of the same product, I will have them put on a label so I can tell them apart if I can't like see it myself. But on some things I'm able to tell, so I don't. The last couple items I have are from Hourglass, and I love their foundation stick. And I recently tried their brow gel. It used to be in this pile of stuff, but I couldn't wait any longer to use it. So I actually have it on my brows today, and I have been using it for a while and I really like it. But I got their translucent veil setting powder or whatever it's called. So it is just a translucent powder. It is a plastic container and it kind of has like a little bit of frosted niche to the plastic, and it's really nice, and I think it will work good to set my foundation and maybe even my under eye concealer. Speaking of which, when Hourglass came out with the new concealer, like in January, I bought it immediately, but I have yet to use it because it's been in this box. But I got two colors, and I also got the concealer brush. So I got the new brush that came out with it. I don't know, I will give it a try. Normally I don't use brushes for concealer, but I will give it a try. But I got the shades Oat and Cotton, or maybe Cotton and Oat. I think this one is Oat, but they're similar. One is a little darker than the other, but I think like a combination of them would look good for my under eyes right now. I've heard mixed reviews on these, so hopefully I like them. And the last thing I got was this Hourglass Scatter Light eyeshadow topper thing. Now I already have two different colors in this, so I know I really like the formula. I was just picking up a third color. So the color I got was Vivid. I'm not gonna take off the plastic topper so it doesn't spill, but as you can maybe see through the plastic, it is this green shade and olive shade, and I love colors like this, so I can't wait to use this all over my eyelid with one of those bronzers in my crease and some mascara. It would be even better if I could put on false eyelashes. I have a whole drawer full of false eyelashes from before my brain injury, but now I shake too much and it's too hard being blind to cut the lashes and glue them on. So I'm just gonna go back to lash extensions. So that is all I got. I wish that there was more to show. I love buying things. If you want to see a review on any of the things that I just hauled for you, leave a comment down below in the comment section and I will make sure I give you guys a review. And if you want me to haul or pick up anything and try it out and let you know, go ahead and tell me what products down below, and I'll be more than happy to do that. I love buying things. I have a shopping addiction. When I'm laying in bed on my iPad, it is so hard to resist the urge to click purchase. So sometimes packages show up, and I love that. So anyways, leave a comment down below what you want to see. Go follow me on Instagram, it's linked below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!